Namaste and welcome friends. I am Jayalakshmi Ravichandran from Magic Needles. This day I am here with a beautiful textured knit stitch titled Fuchsia stitch. This stitch is worked over a multiple of 6 stitches and a 12 row repeat pattern. The stitches should be counted only after row 11 or 12. Okay, I have worked 2 repeats. Now let us work the third repeat. Before we go into the video, let me tell you this particular swatch I worked with my hobby store yfrn merino wool, superwash merino wool, and I've used my 5mm needles. This wool is great for all your winter wearables. It's 100% superwash merino wool. I have taken 2 extra stitches on either side for my edge stitches. Okay, let's go into the video. Row 1 is the right side row. All odd rows are the right side rows. To begin row 1, purl the first 2 stitches, not a stitch repeat. Stitch repeat, knit 2, yarn forward, purl 4, knit 2, yarn forward. Actually it is yarn in front and around the needle. You are making a stitch over here, and purl 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Knit 2, yarn in front and around the needle, purl 4. Repeat the stitches, knit 2, yarn in front and around the needle, purl 4 till you are left with 4 stitches. I shall meet you then. I am left with 4 stitches. On those stitches, knit 2, yarn in front and around the needle, purl 2. The last 2 are edge stitches. I simply knit them. Row 2. The first 2 are edge stitches. If you are not working the edge stitches, ignore. Knit the first 2 stitches. Stitch repeat, purl 3, knit 4. P1, P2, P3, knit 4. Repeat the stitches, purl 3, knit 4 till you are left with 5 stitches. I shall meet you then. I am left with 5 stitches. Purl 3, knit 2 over them. Of course, the last 2 are edge stitches. Row 2 done. Now row 3. Purl the first 2 stitches. Of course, after the edge stitches. I am working the edge stitches. The first 2 are my edge stitches. Now purl 2. Stitch repeat. Knit 3. Yarn in front and around the needle, purl 4. knit 3, yarn in front around the needle, purl 4 till you are left with 5 stitches, and on those 5 stitches we knit 3, yarn in front and purl the last 2 stitches. So I shall meet you at the end of this row. I am left with last 5 stitches, knit 3, yarn in front around the needle, purl 2. And work the edge stitches. Row 3 is done. Now row 4. Knit the first 2 stitches, stitch repeat, P4, K4. Repeat the stitches P4, K4 till you are left with 6 stitches, and on those 6 stitches we do P4 and K2. Complete the row and get back. Completed row 4. Now for row 5. Begin row 5 by purling the first 2 stitches. Stitch repeat, knit 4, yarn in front and around the needle, purl 4. At the end of the row you will be left with 6 stitches. I shall meet you then. Knit 4, yarn in front and around the needle, purl 4. That is a stitch repeat till you are left with 6 stitches. I am left with 6 stitches. Knit 4, yarn in front and around the needle, purl 2. Of course, these are the edge stitches. Don't count the stitches after or before row 11. You will go wrong. Okay, you have completed row 5. Now row 6. Begin row 6 with P2. This is not the stitch repeat. Row 6, stitch repeat, purl 5, knit 4. Repeat the stitches, purl 5, knit 4 till you are left with 7 stitches, and over those 7 stitches work purl 5 and knit 2. Complete row 6 and get back. Completed row 7. We will be left with last 7 stitches. Over that purl 5 and knit 2. Okay, now row 8. Row 7. We completed row 6 here. Sorry for the lapse. At the end of row 6 we will be left with 7 stitches, and over them purl 5 and knit 2. Now row 7. Begin row 7 by purling the first 2 stitches. Stitch repeat, knit 3, 1, 2, 3, knit 3, knit 2 together, purl 4, P1, P2, P3, P4. Knit 3, knit 2 together, purl 4. The stitch repeat for row 7 till last 7 stitches. I shall meet you then. I am left with last 7 stitches at the end of row 7. Knit 3, knit 2 together, purl 2. Okay, complete and get back. Now row 8, the instructions are same as for row 4. Complete row 8 with instructions for row 4 and get back. Completed row 8. Now for row 9. These are the edge stitches. Purl the first 2 stitches. P1, P2. This is not the stitch repeat. Stitch repeat is knit 2 together, purl 4. Knit 1, knit 2, knit 2 together, purl the next 4 stitches. This is a stitch repeat. Continue the stitch repeat, knit 2 together, purl 4 till you are left with 6 stitches, and on those 6 stitches knit 2 together and purl 2. And row 10 it is same as row 2. So complete row 9 and 10 and get back. Completed instructions for row 10. Row 10 has the same instructions as of row 2. Completed with that. Now for row 11. The first 2 are my edge stitches. I simply knit them. Row 11 begins with purling the first 2 stitches. And then stitch repeat, knit 1, knit 2 together, purl the next 4. Stitch repeat, knit 1, knit 2 together, purl 4 till you are left with 5 stitches. On those 5 stitches we knit 1, knit 2 together and purl the rest of the stitches, purl 2. So complete row 11 and get back. Completed row 11. Now the stitches will be the same number as we began with. Row 12. Knit the first 2 stitches, 1 and 2, K2. Stitch repeat, purl 2, knit 4. Purl 2, knit 4 is a stitch repeat. Repeat the set of stitches till you are left with 4 stitches, and over those 4 stitches purl 2, knit 2 and complete the row. Complete row 12 and get back. Completed row 12 instructions to turn your work. This is how the fuchsia stitch or pattern looks like. It's a great pattern for all your wearables. It will look beautiful. And there is an option of inserting this pattern in any of your projects too. Like you can work the stitch over a background of STST. Thank you friends for viewing the small effort of ours. Hope you liked it. If you really liked it, please do click on the like button, share our videos, do subscribe to our channel, and click on the bell icon and all notifications to get the notifications as soon as we upload a video. Thank you once again. Have a great day. Bye for now.